We are afraid of everything. Italy, Rome, especially Rome, it's popular because of its restaurants, bars, and everything is completely off. There is no people around. I'm afraid for my baby. I just became a mom, so I'm...
The number of deaths here in a day, 368, surpassing China's record.
It's completely different from before. I mean, you walk around now and you see other people, you're afraid to be close to them, you just go fast out and then you want to be back very fast at home. And now it's not easy to find food. In the market you cannot find everything. Everything is very complicated now.
All of Europe now fighting against the invisible virus. Millions of families across the continent forced to take shelter.
Intensive care units at hospitals are almost full, and experts predict that 4,000 beds are going to be needed in a matter of weeks.
And Europe's experts warning that may just be the start.
It is extremely serious because out of every 100 people who we know get the disease, about 20 of them get severely ill.
Spain's streets nearly deserted, police urging people to stay inside. In Italy, the Pope walking almost alone, blessing an abandoned St. Peter's Square. Next month's historic Easter service will be live-streamed.
Numbers of ventilated beds in the hospital in North Italy are now available, are now very little, because 80%, more than 80% are occupied now. And soon they're going to finish off any other beds. Means when someone is coming in hospital needing intensive care, it's risky not to have any bed available. So the pressure on these doctors is very high because they're going to triage people in the real meaning. Triage means you got some chances of keep alive, so keep you under ventilation. You're too old, you're not going to get this treatment. So it's very difficult for the colleagues. Now, I feel quite just tired, exhausted at the end of the day. Just doing some very simple activity at home. I mean, just housekeeping stuff, and is enough to make you exhausted at the end of the day. Some little headache, but now it's 2 weeks actually. And at the beginning, the first 3 days actually, I had temperature going quite high in the third, fourth day. Then everything was, let's say, calming down, but never leaving you completely okay. It's like a very long flu, I would say. But again, I'm healthy, I'm quite young, I'm sporty, so I got some resources. But there are people exactly like me, currently in the intensive care, intubated, needing support, very high support to breathe. So means it's not entirely predictable who's going to have this progression.
Europe divided by the virus and united. People having to self-isolate, singing. And from Italian balconies to Spanish apartment windows, they clapped the health workers on the front lines. For a moment in Spain, doctors and nurses stepped out to return the applause, then got back to work.
Every day at 6 p.m. people just open the windows and they put loud music, and they communicate.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, just to keep in touch.
longer.